Want to get my special car? I get you, pal. But like I said before, no can do. It's running out. Blah 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 blah. All right, so now we're looking for the girl. All right, we haven't seen the girl. Have you seen the girl? Still searching for that lost little one? Indeed, we are still searching. Tell me, sir, have you by any chance seen a young lady pass by with a small dog? Ah, now that does ring a bell. Yes, I believe she was headed toward the back of the train. That's so. Well, thank you, sir. You've been most helpful. Right, I guess this is the back of the train. Oh, if it isn't the famous Mr. Layton, dashing about like he knows something I don't. He's just about to head over to Babette's and inform her that her child is no longer aboard the train. Inspector, we are mere moments away from discovering Tom's location. Might I ask you to give us just a bit longer to finish our search? Don't want to face the truth, eh, Layton? Fine. Since you're so intent on it and seeing how Babette is napping right now, I'll wait a little longer. But mind you, the moment she wakes up, I'm taking my findings to her, got it? You want to prove yourself right, bring the boy back before that. Understood, I plan to do just that, Inspector. We better find the girl with the dog as quickly as we can. The back of the train! Alright, this guy's not creepy at all. Hey, looky here, you guys have solved at least 12 puzzles. I applaud you, heartily. I can't see how I could dislike a couple of can-do go-getters like yourselves. Let's be pals, eh? Give me a puzzle, and then we could be pals. Nope, that's not the answer. This one's gonna weigh heavy on my mind, I tell you. Now, what's with you two? What can I do for you? We're looking for a young lady with a small dog. Have you seen anyone fitting that description? Yeah, I remember seeing someone like that pass by. Was headed to the back of the train, I think. Thank you very much. We'll just be on our way. Now, hold it right there, Top Hat. I see how it is. Get old Grousley to answer your question, then scoot off without a word. I told you what you wanted to know. So the way I figure it, you should at least lend a fella a hand. Sorry, sir, I didn't realize you needed our help. How may we be of service? There's this puzzle that's been on my mind for ages now. Maybe you'll have better luck with it. Want to try? You assume that's a cannot progress with less than 12 puzzles barrier? It will stop you from progressing? Makes sense. A man sitting next to you on the train shows you a picture he's drawn. Let's say this picture has a total area of 10. Oh, here we go. Can you figure out how much of it is made up of clouds compared to the area that's made up of sky? Don't think you need to guess the answer. There's a definite method you can use to work this out. How much of the area is sky versus clouds? There's a definite answer. Okay, so total area is 10. So what if I just plop this like so? Okay, now do some of the areas look like they can fit into other areas? Yes, they can. That's the trick. So this spot, these clouds can fit in right here. Okay. This part of the cloud can fit in right here, and that probably fits in right there too. And then this one fits in right here. So we'll just put an F here, F here, an F here, F here. So that would mean that 4 spaces are filled with clouds. So that means 6 are sky. So, how much of the area is sky versus clouds? So I said 4 clouds, so it's 6 sky. 6, 4. Submit.
This should do the trick.
Nice. Nice.
And there we have it.
Nice. That was a very good puzzle. I like that puzzle. Nice that they give you the ratio input there instead of asking one or the other. Makes it more clear. Yes. The key here is to use the studs surrounding the picture to divide it up. Once you do that, it should be clear that B and F, C and I, and G, or D and G, and E and H are all simply pairs of the same drawing, with the color reversed. This means that in these 8 areas, there are 4 squares of sky and 4 squares of sky and 4 squares of clouds. 2 remaining squares, A and J, are solid blue. So in the end, there are 6 squares of sky and 4 squares of clouds. Blah-dow. Well, that's how you do it. You've got quite the head on your shoulders, don't you? Now, as to that girl you were asking about, she's probably on the observation deck behind me. Probably. Wunderbar. I was going to say, I'm guessing he's going to move out of the way. That way we can move past him. Puzzles? No puzzles. I guess I could technically check, see if she has anything, just in case. No, we were just here not too long ago, but you never know. Alright, how did you stow aboard, adopted one?
Excuse me.
Whoa! Hey, it's you!
Yes, I had the sneaking suspicion that it was you who was tailing us.
Flora, what are you doing here?
I'm sorry. It's just... Well, you see, I just didn't want to be all alone again.
Professor?
What lies ahead could be dangerous.
Huh?
That's why you'll have to be extra careful. All right?
Yep.
Those deep black eyes. Just the call of the void. Oh, he's the dog we saw earlier. Quick, grab him. Yep. Well, I'll be. Tom wasn't a boy at all. Right you are, Luke. Now let's get him back to his owner. I suppose I'll just be going now. Don't be ridiculous. Come along now. Flora is now traveling with you. Top screen shows who's walking with you. Save. Gotta give myself some opportunities here. You know what? I'm gonna mark that one as well. Okay, well, we'll come back to that. It's the same as that one puzzle from last time. Fit everything without overlapping. Okay. So you need every piece to even start it. Go here. I like that. Oh, thank heavens you're all right, my sweet little Tommy boy. I've missed you so. Yip, yip. This is Tom. We were under the impression that we were searching for a boy, not a mutt with a fancy haircut. How dare you compare my darling Tommykins to some common street mongrel? Lost dogs are no matter for Scotland Yard. The next time he goes missing, find him yourself. Blimey, some folks haven't an ounce of sense. Come on, Barton. We've got real cases to solve. You got it, Inspector. Don't you walk away from me. I'm not done talking about your atrocious manners. Look who's talking. Well, enough of that. Welcome back, sweetie. Where did my little Tommykins run off to today? He's such a darling that I feared someone might have kidnapped him and been holding him for ransom. Perhaps we should keep Flora's involvement in Tom's disappearance under wraps. Good idea, my boy. Yep. I do believe a reward is in order. Here. I know it's quite generous, but I insist. We got a hamster toy. Cool. I hear we'll be making a stop in a quaint village by the name of Dropstone. How much longer until we get there, Professor? I'm not entirely sure, but waiting here won't make the time pass faster. Let's rest while we wait. Hamster, you can try for better records as you go, though. And there are goals that can be reached without every part. Ah. Hooray. Hooray. Professor Luke and Flora decide to return to their quarters for the time being. Alright, you got a puzzle for me? I know it's quite the gift, but you rescued my sweet boy. I insist you keep it. You're a sucker. Say, Flora, where have you been hiding all this time? Well, until I found that little dog, I'd just been relaxing in my room. Really? You've got your own room? Sure I do. It's the middle one in the third car. Wow. You do know that's the room right next to ours, don't you? You were just a wall away from us, and I never so much as suspected you were there. It would seem that my powers of observation are a bit rusty. Eek. My word. Why is the train stopped? What's going on? Samuel, you dolt. What did you do this time? Hey, boss man, chill out. There's a down train, like, just sitting on the track. Till we can move the thing out of our way, we're not going anywhere, man. And get your rear in gear and move it now. I won't have your laziness tarnishing the momentary brand. But I'm just the MC. Shouldn't we get someone a little more, gear-headed to handle this? Besides, train cars are heavy, man. How am I supposed to move it? I will not hear excuses, especially from a layabout conductor who barely earns his keep. I don't care how you do it, just get it done. Okay, I'll give it a shot. Just turn it down a notch, Unco. Unco? I might be your uncle, but I'm also president of this railway, and I demand you address me as such. Okay, alright, sure. Whatever you say, Mr. President. Monsieur Presidente? Me hint coins. Go. It usually says, check things that are suspicious. But, nothing is ever really, this isn't suspicious. I'm too nice to that indolent, scruffy nephew of mine. All the lows. All the lows? All the lows? All the lows does... Oh. He's calling him a louse. All the louse does is complain. Got it. What seems to be the problem here? Oh, sorry, Mr. Passenger. See, there's this giganto freight train parked on the track, and it's blocking our way. Clearing the track is going to take some time, so just sit back with something fizzy and wait. I see. Can I lend you a hand? For real? Oh yeah, that'd be way helpful. Think you can find a way to move the train blocking the track so we can, like, get a move on? Step aside now. I'm not going anywhere until that train moves off the track. Alright, well, if you want, you can help me with hint coins. Until we get this car out of the way, the Momentary Express isn't going anywhere. 1 of 5. Swap the positions of the 2 trains along the tracks. Move the cars one at a time and make sure that the numbers by the side of the track match the numbers on each car. Okay. Okay, so green numbers go down here. That's what I was trying to figure out. I was like, okay, I have 2 red trains. That train. Okay, so this as simple as it seems? It is not. Okay. Maybe it's simpler than it seems. Okay, no it is not. So, with that there, I need 1 to be up there. It's to go like this. Boom. Okay. So I guess I gotta reverse order that. I can do this. Okay. 1, 2, 3, boom, boom. That. Like that. Like that.
This should do the trick.
Yeah.
And there we have it.
That's right. Now hurry back to the train. It's behind schedule as it is. Hopefully, we should be able to continue our journey now. Yep, I reckon we're good here. Give me just a sec, and we'll be up and running again. I hope I didn't miss any puzzles there. It's fairly simple, or something. You could have turned them around after moving them past 4 car, but that works too. Yeah. We're finally moving again. Shouldn't be too much longer before we arrive in Dropstone. I wonder if we'll find any useful information there. I hope so. Wunderbar. Wow, I didn't miss any puzzles. Save progress? Absolutely. That wasn't, ominous at all. That sudden stop back there did a number on our brakes, so we're stopping here for repairs. We got at least 3 hours till we'll be ready to roll, so why don't you catch the local sights? Capital idea. Besides, who knows what information we might stumble upon in the village. Right. Check out the town. Okay. My hint coins. There we go. One more. And one more. There we go. About one more. I'm feeling greedy. Look at this poster of a train, Professor. Yes, yes, it's quite lovely, Luke. Oh, but there's something quite odd about the picture. What do you mean, Professor? Train stations are an especially good place for dramatic farewells, aren't they? Below is a picture of a man and woman bidding each other a tearful goodbye. Somewhere within this picture is a single, unrealistic detail. Find and circle that unusual area. You're as good as these as I am at math ones. It's... I don't have, like, the greatest resolution to be working with here. I'm not seeing it. Could it be the moon? Do moons crest like that? I don't think moons crest like that.
Let's see if this works.
Nope. Okay.
Oops, that wasn't right.
Think hard about the clues you've been given and try again. I don't know, I just... You know, yeah. Especially good place for dramatic farewells. There's a picture of a man and woman bidding each other a tearful goodbye. Somewhere within the picture is a single unrealistic detail. I don't know. Like, I don't even know what this is. Sure, I'll spend a hint coin. There's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong with the dog. Are you kidding me? Who cares about the sucker-foo dog? You know what? I bet you it's the window.
Just leave it to me. Layton's apprentice strikes again.
The window, it can't open up that far without protruding from the roof. Good eye. Were the man in the picture to open the window as shown above, the frame would go through the roof of the train. Most trains have windows that either slide down into the body of the train or allow only one portion of the window to open. Of course, thanks to today's modern air conditioning, a good number of trains have been fitted with windows that don't open at all. Yeah. Oh, right there. That was the odd section. Right, back to my hint coin hunting. There we go. I think I got 3 from her. I tell you, man, this sleepy little farming place is like the chilliest place on earth. The boss is wandering around the village, and so is that inspector dude. The village is celebrating its 50th anniversary right now. So I bet there's tons of stuff to do. If I weren't stuck working, I'd definitely go check it out myself. So the village was founded only 50 years ago. That's quite young for a settlement in these parts. And it's so peaceful here, I can't really believe we'll find any clues about the Elysian box. Well, I wouldn't be so sure of that, Luke. Remember, one of the first rules of puzzle solving is that the answer is often in the unlikeliest of places. Of course you're right. I'll be sure to keep my eyes peeled for clues, Professor. Alright, you got a puzzle for me, dog? No. Alright. Alright, you know what? I'm going to end it here for today. Solved a good chunk of puzzles. Looks like 11 puzzles today. And we're going to... or 11-ish. We're going to return tomorrow, 6 o'clock p.m. Pacific. See if we can solve some more puzzles. How long to beat theorizes or averages out at 13.5 hours for this game. The first Professor Layton game was at like 11 hours or something like that, and I ended up spending 19 hours in it. So I imagine this game is going to be about 20 hours as well. So yeah, thanks for watching, appreciate it. See you tomorrow. Peace.